have the 4-hour price chart for Apple Incorporated, stock ticker AAPL. So as we can see here, the stock is trying to post a bit of a stronger open for this current trading session. Um, this has been, this first trading activity here in Apple has been a bit more subdued relative to what we've been seeing in some of the other tech stocks. We're seeing a bit more of a bounce in names like Broadcom and Palantir. I recently finished videos on those stocks. So if you're looking for a stock that's making a bit more of a bounce, that would be those names would be a bit more appropriate at the moment. Overall, we are seeing upside trading activity here, somewhat subdued. Current highs are coming in at 219.30, and this is just ahead of a sideways consolidation period here, where we have really seen resistance levels form at just above $221 per share. So, we're trading right near some fairly important short-term resistance levels. And we do have to keep in mind the fact that Apple does have an earnings release that will be posted this week. There will be several major tech companies that will be reporting earnings this week. We're also looking at earnings from Microsoft, Apple, Microsoft, Apple, Meta, and Amazon this week. So 4 of the 7 Mag 7 stocks will be releasing their quarterly reports this week. So undoubtedly, the share price action is going to be affected by these numbers. Last week we did see Tesla as well. So we're sort of in the peak earnings period as far as the mega cap tech companies would be concerned. So undoubtedly, this is going to affect share prices at this point. And as we start here with this sort of subdued price action, we're seeing a slight drift here to the top side. But overall, this does not really look like markets are ready to commit to one side or the other, at least in a forceful way. And we can't see that here in the trading volumes as well. For the most part, these trading volumes have been declining steadily for quite some time now. We've really seen, sort of a diminishing trading volume value ever since the middle of June. So, we are seeing sort of a lower liquidity environment here. And this has not benefited Apple, as we can see here in the overall trajectory of the share price, which has fallen lower after reaching these all-time highs of 237.21. So without much doubt, we're probably going to be in a bit of a holding pattern here until the actual earnings figure is released for this company. And then in addition to that, this is probably going to largely depend on how these other companies perform as well. How's Microsoft going to perform? How's Amazon going to perform? Meta Platforms, that share price has really fallen through the floor in recent trading sessions. I suggest that people take a look at some of my other videos on Meta Platforms because that chart is a complete mess. I mean, their major support levels have been broken to the downside in that stock. So it is very clear at this point that there is a lot of negative sentiment that is flowing through the market and is being directed at the technology space in particular. So, overall here, I'm not surprised to see that we're seeing a bit of a weaker open here. It is positive, but overall trading volumes here are relatively subdued, and we're not really seeing a forceful move in either direction. I just don't think that people want to really commit to much of a position here before the earnings report is released this week. So, to the downside, the main level that we would need to be watching at first comes in at 214.60, which is the roughly the low from July 25th. And then from here, the next level to the downside would really come in at this 206.60 level. In terms of this current price chart, this is the 4-hour price chart. So, the price move that we're sort of measuring here is based off of this 206.60 level, and then those all-time highs, which came in at 237.21. So we can kind of drill in here a bit. I'll zoom into the hourly reading here so that we can get a closer look at these Fibonacci zones. Okay, so currently, what we're dealing with here, is a support zone that comes into fairly close contact with the 786 retracement of this broader trending move. This is an important price zone because If we were to fail here, for example, I mean, if there were negative earnings figures that were released, it would probably, more than likely force pressure onto this downside here, and at least lead to a test of this 213.20 level. We're not seeing very much historical support in this area, and we're already trading below all of the exponential moving averages on the hourly chart. So there really isn't much else that's holding up the stock at this point in terms of preventing Apple shares from retracing this entire move. So currently the 786 retracement is kind of the final line in the sand here. And we do see some historical support levels forming just before this level. This is the reason I'm really pointing out this 214.60 zone. To the top side, if we do start to see some, some follow through here, some upside extension, or perhaps a strong earnings report, at least from Apple, or maybe from the other Mag 7 stocks as well. The level that I would be watching to the top side currently comes in roughly 222.80. We can kind of zoom in here a bit to see why that's the case. So currently, this 222.80 level roughly falls in line with the 100-hour exponential moving average. So that would be this purple line here that's descending a bit. We have recently seen a crossover with the 50-period exponential moving average, and that is a negative signal on its own. But we have not yet seen this lower cross here with this 20-hour exponential moving average relative to the 200-hour exponential moving average. We're somewhat close to seeing that occur. As you can see here, the yellow line is close to crossing below the blue line, but we have not yet seen that. So we don't trade off of those signals unless they actually develop. So currently, a positive reading here in the company's earnings release later this week. The upside target that I would initially be watching does come in at this 222.80 level. If we do see a break above here, I think that the upside potential could be fairly substantial. I think that we could probably retest these prior highs here without much difficulty. There really isn't much historical support until roughly 227. So the room to the top side would be fairly easy going as long as we're able to break above the exponential moving average cluster. So here's the current market analysis for Apple Incorporated, stock ticker AAPL. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market, lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.